and told me that he couldn't. I only seen him after he got transferred. He only came on a weekend if he got off or something like that. And he came and, we went to the club together and everything. Nothing in the middle, anything like that. So anyway, he called me about 6 o'clock that Saturday night, and he told me that he couldn't make it there under restriction there, the whole company was under alert there. That was in 1946 there. So anyway, I didn't know what, it was the end of 45 or beginning of 1946 there. So I hung up the phone on him.
We'll put it down just a little bit.
I hung up the phone on him.
You hung up on
I
him?
hung up, I said, but if you don't think I'm, I said, stay there. I never want to see your thing. 2 o'clock in the morning, the doorbell rang. We were living on the first floor, and the doors are locked in Germany. It's 9 o'clock, okay? The house, like if you live in a condo, you only got a key what lives in there. Any stranger or something like that, you were not allowed to go in there unless you knew somebody. So anyway, about 2 o'clock in the morning, the doorbell rang. We were living on the first floor, Mom and Dad and I. And so my dad got up there, he hit the bell and looked out the window and wanted to see what's going on down there. There was an American ambulance standing out there in front of it there. So my dad went down there and opened the door, and it was Pat there, and he wanted to know what I was at, and my dad hollered at me and he said, come on down there, somebody wants to see you. I walked on down there was Pat standing in the hallway, and he said, don't you ever tell me that I don't love you. He took an ambulance there. They were under restriction, and he said he needed an ambulance to pick up a patient at the 385th Station Hospital. Yeah. Tell you that, yeah. That was the hospital was in my town there, and he said that there.
So he lied to you about his age.
He lied about me, about his age there. And then, what else there? That's the main thing. We never discussed our previous, I didn't even know it, probably about 6 months later, he told me that he got two children there. Well, see what another thing there, Heidi. And I looked on his dog tags, you know what a dog tag is? It had an S on it. That meant single.
So you never questioned. I mean, why would you?
I didn't, I knew he was single. But I didn't know that he was married and had 2 kids. Betty was, when I met him in 40, Betty was only about 9 months old.
No.
Oh, she was there. She was born in November 44. And Charles was born in 41, 45. No, in 41. Charles was 4 years old there. Betty was only about 6 months old when I met. In the meantime, in March for 1945, their mother died. She was 25 years old. And so anyway, and then I took it for granted when he had the single, he was single, He was single there. And when I hung up the phone on him and everything else like that, and he came, and I kind of liked him. Well, you get attached to somebody and things.
Well,
like
if he's
that.
willing to lie and steal an ambulance for you.
Well, yeah, I know it. I know it. Because, he wanted to get it straightened out or something like that.
Because he was in love with you.
That's what he said. He said, don't ever say, I don't love you. He said, because I wouldn't. We took back off after he talked to me, took the ambulance back there and everything else there now, So I was the patient that he had to pick up there, but he didn't pick the patient up there. But then we got to talking again the next day. See, Heidi, I was a translator for the U.S.